Hello everyone and welcome back to the adventures of Chance Rando, where last time we did a little bit of island exploring. Namely, we started on the quest for Acadia and we found a missing synth. We also got Beaver Creek lanes cleared out, and we fixed some of the fog condensers that were along here. And we also discovered Longfellow's cabin. So today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to the Cliff's Edge Hotel, and we're going to go there with Nick, since it is in fact a murder mystery themed thing. And pretty much him and Longfellow, I think, are going to be our companions. Because Longfellow, I believe, I'd have to double check, but I believe his companion perk is pretty good. So when it comes to anything related to the whole synth Kasumi Far Harbor situation, we're going to take Nick. Or anything mystery related, like the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Otherwise, if it's just things around Far Harbor, then we're just going to go ahead and use Longfellow here. And I'm trying to remember what that quest is. Let's see, Hall Breach, Power Tools. Oh, not going to worry about it. We got Nick. We're moving on. Let's see, I got to remember how to get back to land. Wow, Nick, you're so deep. Oh, that would have been my way across the island. That's okay. We got plenty of right-of-way, so I'm not going to worry about it at all. Ooh, what was that? Oh, what's a Brahmin skull doing in the ocean? That's weird. Alright, so here's the road up to the hotel. And I know there's going to be a whole mess of ghouls in this thing. Alright, let's meet up with Pearl. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay.
The hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble.
Yes, very good.
What do you mean, patrons rowdy?
I have not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna look around here first.
Very well. We can commence into the
Yeah, let's go ahead and clear it, because I want the experience from offing the ghouls. Like that one there. Oh, they're going for Pearl anyway. Pearl, come on now. Okay, we're gonna upgrade our firepower, because this is... getting ridiculous. Alright, let's look around. I'm going to be doing a lot of looting. Oh, hotel terminal. What can you tell me? Visitor check-in. Okay, that's a system error. Upon arrival, all bags and luggage should be collected from premier visitors and their every request catered to. Assuming the reservations have been made in advance, check into a suite will be done after entering the vault. Ooh, so it's a vault. A concierge should be assigned to assist the visitor and to guide them to the basement. Passwords are not required to contact the receptionist, Maxwell, but are encouraged to play up and speak easy. Oh, and play up the speakeasy for the patrons' amusement. Okay. Okay, that's also... okay, so open year-round, Acadia National Park is the largest attraction to the island. Visitors can enjoy the rugged beauty of this untouched wilderness. Hunting and fishing licenses can be purchased from the park HQ. Due to low light pollution, the Acadia Observatory has a wonderful view of the stars on clear nights. Nightly stargazing tours are available from April to September as weather permits. Reservations should be made in advance as space is limited. Visitors can unwind from their exploration on the island of the luxurious Aldersea Day Spa. Featuring traditional Turkish spa, this local hot spot provides comfort and relaxation in the heart of the natural beauty of the island. Vim Pop Factory. A Maine tradition, Vim Soda Pop may soon be named the official state soda. Visitors can see a recreation of the original soda factory, predating other nationally known pop brands. Guided tours of the factory are also available to see how much beloved Vim is created and try some of the new flavors. Okay. Okay, so we got a Reaver. Okay, just a Reaver. Yeah, let's just kind of go for the head there. Okay, I'm not going to take the cigarettes. Oh, pencils are weightless, though. I will take pencils. Okay, don't need toothpaste. Don't need a flip lighter. I will take ammo and caps. Anything that's weightless or is ammo and caps. That's all we're taking.
Lock's really strong.
Okay, so that's all locked up. Okay, she's going there, so presumably she wants us to follow. So let's check out everything else first. 10mm. Anything in here? Oh, hello. Okay, we're definitely going to be putting some bullets in you. Okay, I was kind of hoping for an easy kill, but I guess this is how we're doing it. Wait, let's be smart here. Let's go ahead, so... Let's see, that's only 35 AP. You know what? We can use more Vims. It'll take more Vims, so we'll use that to clear out more space. You hear the Geiger counter kind of croaking in the background. Yeah, I'll take a Radix. Okay, so nothing in here, but what legendary do we get? Combat armor. Powered combat armor. Ooh, oh, and it's a 15/15. That might be very well worth it, because our left arm is... Oh, excuse me. Our left arm is currently heavy leather. So even if it's sturdy... Sturdy combat might end up being better than heavy leather. Okay, you know what? She's the one going on ahead. I don't care. Okay, I thought I saw a body there. Yeah, I'll take that. And that's blocked off. She's going there. Oh, economy wonder glue. That's pretty good. Not gonna waste the ammo. Okay. Yeah, you know, we just... Because here's the thing, it's like, it's not like I'm even really shy of caps that I need to be picking up, like, silver and gold anymore. So, we just have... and by we, I mean I just have to be smarter. We're not going to waste our time and energy collecting stuff that we don't need. I'll collect more gold, silver, and cigarettes when I sell the ones I have over at the... Oh. The heck? Okay, God, that was weird that it was telling me I had a 0 chance to hit. Ooh, pre-war money. I'll take that. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep the knife out for now. At this point, I'm decently tanky. I think the radiation is probably the thing that's hurting me the most. Okay, come on, Pearl, you can do it. Kinda, yeah, there you go. She just needed a little encouragement. Okay, she's going that way, so we're gonna check this way. Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on. That's not good. And you know what? We're gonna take a Psycho Jet. Nick's not gonna like that. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Okay. There we go. Cloaking leather level. Oh, I can tell from the damage resist that is a low level one. I don't know. I find it weird sometimes. Here, I need some real food. Do I have ribeye steak? I do not have ribeye steak. Okay, let's do 1 on a stick and a couple grilled rat roaches. I kind of find it odd. It's like I'm at high level, but it's like I can't seem to get the heavy stuff anymore. Like, not everything needs to be heavy, but I feel I should be seeing the regular level stuff less and less. Oh, another legendary. Oh, that's just plain better. I mean, I'm not sure it's better than Pikmin's blade, especially after you consider the bleed damage, but that's still a good legendary. Like, anything that's just like flat, you get more damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. So all just empty bottles. Disappointing. Okay, what is in you? Do see some Nukas. Oh, you're totally gonna come alive. Okay, and let's go ahead. Fix that. Yeah, you know what? Let's try the sword. Let's pull out that powerful sword. Oh, hold on, there's going to be money. Yes, free money. Okay. Ah, anything out here worth killing? Ah, yep, there we go. Okay, I feel like maybe the bleed is a little better. Yeah, only 4 shots with Yeah, no, Pikmin's is definitely better with the there we go. Oh, holy goddamn. Okay, we're starting with a refreshing beverage. And then we're going to go ahead and pop a quantum. And then we're going to go into here and then just kind of poke you a few times. Nick, feel free to shoot him. Okay, hold on. Come on. Okay, we're not doing good here. Okay, another Radaway, another Stim Pack, another Quantum. Okay, that was probably all that, and all I get is some ammo. Disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and go back to the pistol. I think the pistol's going to be the way to go. Anything coming out here? There we go. Okay, how far did you fall? Yeah, I'm not going to go down there for that. He wasn't even legendary. I'm not even getting anything out of that. Actually, let's see here. I still need more ammo for that. Okay, I'm just going to tag him once. And now... Oh, no, stay away. I was hoping to let Pearl do most of the work. Oh, another dang legendary. Okay, not worried about that now. Oh. Okay. Pop Quantum. I want that like crippled. Okay. Oh. Oh, a putrid glowing one, really? Okay, we are we're in emergency mode here. Let's do. You know what? Buff Jet. Oh, Bloodbug Steak. How did I miss that? Let's do a Crispy Squirrel Bits. And let's pop a Med X. And then we're taking out our knife. Okay, this is let's... No, not Devil's Fire. Yeah, let's stick with Calamity Pain, and we're going to do another Psycho Jet. Nick is just really not going to like us after this. Come on here. And how am I still out of AP? Come on. Pop another Quantum. There we go. Finally. Now I'm just like gaining rads just by being near him. Sharp Disciple's metal right arm. That's pretty good damage resistance, and in Charisma and Intelligence is not a bad pull. Oh, that's right. We have to still take care of you. And what is it with boxing gloves these last couple episodes? Okay. Let's do another Radaway. And let's do... Let's see, yeah, do another grilled rad roach. Surely I have something else. You know what, mutant hound chops. A couple of those kind of get rid of a little more rads. I guess I'll stick with the... I guess I'll stick with Calamity Pain, but I mean, I feel like I'm on the back foot for these last few episodes, and it's just kind of not turning out that well. Oh, you're coming to life, right? Oh, no. Okay. I stand corrected.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Okay, Pearl. I feel so privileged. I know what this music is. This is the music that, if you watch her, Missy May on YouTube, when she ends her video, that's the song that plays. I didn't realize she got that from here. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ah, okay, excellent. Let's see, is there anything worth taking? Okay, you know what, we're going to take that just so I can untrack it. I believe that's still tracked from when I had the, when I had to make the robot stuff.
Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Where am I talking to? Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Alright, and let me go ahead and... Probably going to be talking, so let's go ahead and put our talking stuff on. Maybe if I'm lucky, these guys will have an armor bench here I can use.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate.
I'm a private
We have
investigator.
many important residents of there.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on, no, I just... Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your plans.
Sounds like
Now
trouble.
the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Oh, very well.
Time to talk now.
Please, if I may.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. We shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come see you.
Alright, what do you got for me, Maxwell?
Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
Okay, so now you want to talk, like, yeah, are you...
Something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling for a while now. And I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, is there anything you wanted?
Yeah, what's with the detective outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. Got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck, guys dressed like this, doing what I do, putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
All right, yeah.
So,
Give me your tragic backstory.
That's the question I've been trying to figure out myself. A long damn time. I know I'm a synth. Authentic Institute handiwork. But I'm still mechanical. Not bioengineered like fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories. My personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. I don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, you're a robot? What else have you been keeping from me?
Ah, well, I'm not sure if anyone told you, but there's been a war. Nothing big. I think we'll bounce back just fine.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution and hostility. Kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. First person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. He'd eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. Local mechanic even gave me a once-over free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I'm trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. Something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Yeah, I do what needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good pretty high on your list of necessities. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. Should probably head out.
Alright, so let's see here.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
And let's see, there's a blood trail.
I guess someone
Yeah, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's... You know, that's actually not bad. Ignoring damage.
Baseball bat. What is this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Yeah, tell me more about the residents being robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Yeah.
Tell me about the victim.
Oh, no.
Ezra Park.
Hit the wrong button.
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. Once you have enough evidence, was there anything?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need.
You would think a place like this would have, like, security cameras. Oh. Ah, right. The artist.
Well. If it isn't the law, I'm the law. Tell me, are you a devoted
No, the only art I've ever really seen is Pikmin. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Art
art.
is a pointless waste of time.
It's art and pragmatism. But if one can only manage to achieve physiological sustenance, is that not a greater family meaning?
Oh, here we go.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a
I don't
face.
know. It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye. The red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed, this was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda, number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. Must the same.
I didn't come here to go through an art museum.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the work thing as an art. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? My fellow connoisseur of the art.
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Interesting.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own expert. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear Batsby screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. So I think you're probably her thing. Maybe you should check with her.
Okay.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see this what I feel from within her? I
No.
have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
Okay.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that broke actor.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Yes, because I know you fancy yourself an actor, so perhaps you are acting innocent. We'll be back. Don't you go too far. I got my eye on you. All right, who's in here? Oh wow. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for getting rid of my rats. In fact, you know what? Here, let's take this as a time to eat something that'll get the rest of my health up. Okay, I'll just do a stim pack then. Alright.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably
Okay.
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Fortunately, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups.
Huh, interesting.
Something else, Detective?
Yeah, tell me
I'd like to
more.
hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still perhaps.
Okay, then tell me.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Was there some?
Really, that's all?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research.
Okay.
I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Was there something else?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient.
Intriguing. Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then. This is Fluffy.
Yes, tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected to take.
Come on now.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Interesting.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Well, wasn't that big a deal, really? He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit. I really should have listened to him.
Huh.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to mention.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Silly name.
Just let me interface matrix, I'm sure I can clear that.
No. No, it's not that. I'm just calling a code. Probably something that got in when they sent the mail out.
Not basically. Yes, but you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics is your actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scrubby and I are going to be right with you. So he will get everything lined up because horrible Bert, believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Fun there.
Interesting here.
Do you think anyone actually felt like they were a little agent here?
I don't know. If it's anything like the Fallout show, it's probably a little more impressive in real life.
He deserves better than that.
Okay, but can I talk to you before you go there?
I haven't seen someone with a body like that.
Oh my.
Thanks, I suppose. I had some...
Surely you'd prefer to hear some tales from my storied acting career rather than to...
I actually rather wouldn't.
You answer some questions?
Perhaps if we were better... Surely you must be here for my story.
Just
I
answer
have
some.
some questions.
Perhaps if we were care to hear some of my...
Oh, fine.
All right.
Did you know they were thinking of making a TV show of the Silver Shroud? Between you and me, Keith's agent had an inside track to get him the role. Did you need something else?
Okay.
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman grow up like that since Theresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what though. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Okay.
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, Detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. The girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Then maybe later. I do not want to hear more about Gilda.
Hello, Detective. How can I help?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Okay, but I found your baseball
found
bat.
Your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
Okay, but you're a bit
What
biased.
were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, maybe later.
Okay. Just
Okay. So it seems like if Santiago and Keith are fighting over Gilda, they both have a motive to accuse the other. But what I find odd is that Santiago didn't accuse everyone. He just talked about his art. And he kind of seemed over Gilda. Now that might just be him kind of playing coy and pretending like nothing's wrong. Or... But I feel like if he wanted to send someone off the track, he would do so... Oh, what's this thing? What is this thing in the pipe here? That's weird. But I don't know. It seems to me like if he wanted someone to... Pirate hat. It's not stealing. Hold on a second. What does the pirate hat give me? Charisma 1. Charisma 1. Okay. I kind of like that better. We're going with the pirate hat. But no, it seems to me like if he wanted Keith to be accused of the murder, he would have said something. Not stealing, so we're gonna take her. Yeah, no, I'm kind of leaning towards Juliana Riggs. I feel like Keith and... Oh, here's the overseer's office. All right. I feel like Keith and Santiago blaming each other is a red herring. Juliana is the only one that, like, seemed to have a motive or a reason for Ezra's murder, and also accused other people of potentially being the murderer. I don't know, is there any... There's a broken safe in here. And a dead overseer. Okay, nothing in there. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Vault 118 trucking. Confidential. Overseer size only. Violation VTP 01011. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and the ultra-wealthy under confined conditions. Wasn't that the same... Weren't those the same conditions for 114 where we found Nick? Huh. This vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary test subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional test subjects shall be admitted from the local population into the second, much inferior wing of the vault. Okay. Resident minutes. Prior to experiment and activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of the appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to a cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed and the rest of the results can be determined. Due to potential for extreme social interactions, Vault Tech staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All other security services and maintenance positions shall be fulfilled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Huh. So we have the overseer here. Where are the research members? Oh. No, not what I want. Okay, overseer's log. Change of test members. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from testing group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the others members of group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robot bodies, and they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seem more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Okay. Door went open. We received the activation notice from Vault Tech to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Okay. Someone from Test Group A, it seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days, and there is nothing I can do. Oh God, it's been weeks now, and I realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing social interactions between locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me, trapped in there with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. Okay, let's, actually, wait, hold on a second. It's always better to eject the tape, because then you can see the subtitles.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold payment rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh. Intriguing. Okay, let's just take the shortcut down. Actually...
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm really not suspicious of Santiago. If I remember correctly, I did do this quest once, and I think it ends up being Juliana, but I'm not 100% sure. And
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
actually, yes.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
You're the real murderer.
That's just silly, detective.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so...
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Ooh, you know what? Yeah, why kill her?
Oh, Juliana.
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin for this. Gonna flip a coin. Or basically a 1 to 2. If it's 1, I'll take a cut. If it's 2, I'll say not a chance. 2, not a chance.
Not a chance.
I'm the only chance here.
Then let us end this.
Let this be our final battle. Oh, ow.
Underestimate us again.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's just plastic. Oh, fine. I'll take the IVs back. Okay, good. You're
I
Maxwell.
found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this.
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. There you are, detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Alright, pre-war money. Upstairs.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Oh my god, Nick, do you want to talk more?
Does bashful mode come standard on all sims, or did you have to pay extra for that?
Yeah, no. Only on me, and I suppose that's sort of the issue. I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these flashes, memories of places I've never been, things I've never seen, memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am, that I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Yeah, you know, humanity's overrated.
Seems like a waste of energy. Just look at where humanity's gotten us.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have someone else's life trapped in your skull. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con. Or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I passed for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Yeah, you built your own life. Oh, no, a new name.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? I got it. Crumblebot. 3,000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
And I appreciate the fact that you overlook the fact that I eat people.
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow
Oh,
on
you
for a
want
while
to
now.
talk more now?
I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
What kind of history are we talking here?
This one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived the king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man. He did a lot of bad things. Hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub shop he used as a headquarters.
An evil king in a sub shop? Does a meatball monster show up at some point?
Yeah, from what I've heard, the pastrami golem is the one you really have to watch out for. Anyway, if you're done being a wise ass, the story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
You don't mean to tell me he used that radiation to...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter, safe and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Yeah, I'm curious why this.
Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
It's nothing. There's some old business of Nick's that needs taken care of. Justice has to be served. Now, you in or not?
You had me at kill him.
Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man.
No, I'm not.
Now, I know where Winter's vault is. The door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by Fearals. My gut tells me the Boston Police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. Probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
Alright, so we have more holotapes. Yeah, so let's see, we got 1, 2, so we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure how many there actually are. Alright, so as you can see, we have returned to the Commonwealth for 2 reasons. First is that we dumped a bunch of stuff into our crafting station, including the many legendaries that we have accrued over the course of Far Harbor, and we also switched out some stuff. So we have our right arm is now that Disciples piece. It basically had 1 less damage resistance overall. It's kind of evenly spread between ballistic and energy, but the difference is that's a sharp piece, so it also gives us an intellect and a charisma. I did keep the pirate hat because it's a pirate hat. Like, why wouldn't you want a pirate hat? And then I switched out our charisma goggles for the wraparound goggles again. Now the reason I did this is because I now have 2 charisma bonus all the time between the hat and the arm. And with my goggles, I now have an extra perception. I am not too worried about that 8 charisma to basically do speech checks, because I can always just kind of pop a beer and call it good, and I'll be up on that charisma. Or I can take great mentats and basically be able to mind control them. But I think right now with this, like, we can keep everything on. We don't have to switch anything out when we talk. And we got a good spread. Our weakest stats are going to be intelligence at 5 and strength at 4. I don't do a whole lot of melee, and even when I do, that's kind of supplemented by Pikmin's Blade having the bleed effect. And then I can also do things like buff out to really kind of boost it for that fight if I need to particularly do strength. Intelligence is not really something I use a lot of. It's mostly there for experience points. I do not have the Idiot Savant perk, so it's not like I'm getting any more by not having intelligence. So that's kind of where we're at stat-wise. Like, at this point, we will not have to really switch anything out for the foreseeable future, like, especially when it comes to discussing things. So no more putting on our talking gear on and off. This is going to be what we look like unless we start finding something to better replace things. But on that note, if you liked what you just watched, then by all means like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and you can see my videos the moment they come out. Next time we're going to go ahead and we're going to do Nick Valentine's companion quest. We're going to hit up those last police stations, and then we're going to bring Eddie Winter to justice. But we will handle that next time. Until then, keep doing what makes you awesome. Thank you very much, and goodbye.